Hello. But quite a lot of you guys messaged me asking how I make my films, so I thought, why not? I'll go ahead and do it. So, over the next few weeks, I'll be uploading a handful of videos. I'll be discussing all the software you need to film your own clips, as well as a teeny tiny little bit of film theory, so we can get your shots looking as cinematic as possible. So let's start things off by looking at capture software. Oh, exciting. All we need capturing software for is to take our PUBG replay and get it into our editing software. So the first on our list is NVIDIA GeForce Experience. Most of you guys probably already have this installed. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, it's pretty hard to exist and not have this installed. Most people use it just to update their graphics drivers, but it's actually got some integrated capturing software which is pretty damn good. So to set everything up, all you actually need to do is open the GeForce Experience app, click on the cog in the top right corner to go into settings, make sure your in-game overlay is green, and then if you'd like, you can just go in settings and you can change the bitrate and make it as high as your computer can handle. Go for it. But remember, the higher the bitrate, the higher the file size. So make sure you've got enough space. For example, about 20 minutes of 4K 30 FPS footage will set you back about 5 gigs. 60 frames a second will give you roughly double the file size. Once you're all set up, all you need to do now is toggle the overlay by pressing Alt and Z and switch recording on. Go you! GeForce Experience is my go-to editing software. It's free, it's intuitive, and I really cannot find faults with it. However, there is one downside. Unfortunately, because it is NVIDIA GeForce Experience, if you're rocking AMD, you're unfortunately left out. Next up, Plays TV. You might have heard of Plays TV before. It's kind of like an Instagram for gamers. It kind of works like Shadowplay on GeForce Experience, if you've ever used that before. It captures all your footage from the moment you load the game up to the moment you exit it. It comes pre-packaged with a video editor, but it's pretty basic. While I suppose there's nothing stopping you using it to edit your own films, I really would suggest against it. There's better free alternatives out there. It's just not good. And lastly, OBS. Now I'm willing to bet that quite a few of you guys have already got this installed. Quite a few people install it to Twitch stream once or twice before ultimately giving up. I haven't actually used this to capture PUBG footage, but it does come with its own dedicated recording mode, so I can't see why not. The footage comes out nicely compressed, so if you really are struggling for hard drive space, this might be the best bet for you. GeForce Experience is still my first choice though. Ultimately though, it just comes down to whichever one is best for you. I mean, you might find that Plays TV is the best one for your recording style. You never know.